The vacuum motor assembly should be wiped down daily and blown out with air, preferably once a week. We also recommend that once a month you do remove this assembly from the lane machine. Once the vacuum assembly is out of the lane machine, we're going to take a pair of needle nose pliers and actually pull this metal clip out from the cover. And you're going to have another one on the other side. It's going to make the cover a lot easier to take off. Once the clips are out, we're simply going to take a small screwdriver and use our index finger to get underneath the clamp. And we're just going to pry that until it is above the lip that locks that clamp down. Once we have the one side up, I'll simply put my thumb on the other side and we can get both of those unlocked. You want to make sure that you don't pry too hard on these because a lot of people do break them. Just enough to get it right off of that lip of that brush, and then we can pull the cap off of the motor. Now we would suggest that you blow this entire area out with air. A lot of times hair and dirt and things like that get caught inside of the fan. We also have a set of vacuum motor brushes. About every year and a half we recommend you replace those, and they come out pretty simple. We have two Phillips screws with a clamp on each side of the brush. We're simply going to remove each one of the screws, and that's going to free up our clamp here. And the brush is just going to lift right up and out. Now what we normally do is take your finger on the back side of this armature, compress the brush, and that'll give you room to get it out from the actual housing itself. There's a piece of metal that is on a clip connected to this wire that actually goes inside of that brush. And you want to be very careful that you don't break that clip. Normally what we do is take a small screwdriver and just kind of get in between and pry that out a little bit. Then you can get the screwdriver inside of the notch and pull it towards you. That should free up that brush. Normally when brushes are worn severely, it'll be about half of this length. Then we would simply take the new brush, start the clip inside of the housing, and then use your needle nose to just get on the edge of that clip and the rim of that brush and close that right in. Push the brush in with your finger so you get room to get it in the armature. And you're going to notice there's a little projection here. That's going to fit right inside of that cutout. Once the brush is seated in place, we're going to replace the clamp. And we've got a nice free spinning armature there.